Okay, so if you look at that second step, it says solubility in boiling water, and you can see I have 2 beakers of boiling water. So I'm going to add sucrose to one, and then I'm going to add salt to the other. And let's watch what happens. Without even stirring, you can see that the salt is dissolving, and actually the sugar is almost dissolved as well. It's just taking a little bit more time. So I will come back to that in just a second to make sure. But 100% salt is dissolved. Oh, there it goes. The sugar is dissolving. So for boiling water, the solubility is yes for both. Okay, now the fourth step says melting time. And for melting time, you can see that I have a hot plate here and it is hot. So what I've done is I've put each chemical in a little piece of foil. And what I'm going to do is place it on the hot plate and see what happens. So just by watching, you can actually tell which chemical this is. So if you notice along the sides, it's already starting to melt. So that is a pretty fast melting time. You can see it's starting to get a little bit yellow. What that is caramelization, because this is the sugar, this is sucrose. So it does melt fairly quickly, as you can see. So less than a minute. Okay, I'm going to remove that because you saw the results. Now obviously this is our sodium chloride or our salt. So you can see not much is happening. Okay, so this would indicate that salt has a high melting time compared to sugar, which has a pretty fast or low melting time. And also, just to make sure you can see in our beaker here, the sugar and the salt are totally dissolved in boiling water. So let's go back to our results. So boiling water is yes for both sugar and salt. And in terms of melting time, the melting time is low for sugar, but high for salt. And we have 2 more results to check. And I will do that in just a second.